are so excited to have you to join us today as we welcome Specialist Zach Parker, United States Army retired, and his family to their groundbreaking. Well, isn't Republic Grand Ranch beautiful? We are so excited to get to be here. And I tell you what, when Zach Parker called me and said, you know what, it would be my dream to live in Republic Grand Ranch. Why? He loves hunting and fishing and being with his kids outdoors. And it's so awesome that when we reached out to Republic Grand Ranch and Patten Properties, not only did they say yes, they actually helped us pick the best lot. And I want to introduce you to the man who drove around with Zach, who showed him lots that had been sold 10 years ago to other people. Never in the history of helping a hero has a developer not given a lot out of what they currently own, but they went back and paid way more than they received 10 years ago to buy the best lot back for Zach Parker. Please welcome our hero, Gary Sumner.
Thanks, Meredith. So we ended up with this really nice 2-acre piece of property that happened to back up to a 5-acre reserve. And knowing Zach pretty well now, and his wife, and met the kids, and I just know how much time they're going to spend out in the woods because they love it out there, and they're going to be able to explore and let boys be boys, and it's just going to be a perfect scenario for them. While we were talking and touring the properties, I started asking questions about building and what their plans were for that. And they had mentioned that they had visited a few of the model homes, and I said, have you met with Mike and Barbara Feigen at Design Tech Homes? And they hadn't. And I spoke with Meredith about that, and she actually indicated that she knew them. And that was an interesting coincidence, I guess. So being that it needed to be an adaptive home, and that the builder needed to not only provide a great experience and great customer care, the Feigens always go the extra mile. And they're experienced in this, and I'm excited to see what the home is going to be when we have this ceremony again when it's finished. So I'm very excited to partner with them on this opportunity to provide this home for them.
So please meet Barb and Mike Feigen.
I do want to do a big shout out to Gary Sr., Gary Jr. They're really an incredible family, and they really have created what we think is probably the best community we've ever built in the history of our company. And we've been doing Build on Your Lot for all 28 years of our business. And this is the most incredible community, and it's been the most incredible buyers. So not only is it a great community, the people that buy in this community are incredible. So the Parkers are fortunate enough to live in a community that when I grew up, you used to have block parties. You used to have neighbors would go talk to neighbors. This is the only community I've ever built in where people actually know their neighbors and who they are, because generally when you build in an acreage community, people are separated. They're separated by an acre or 2 acres or 5 acres. In this community, that doesn't separate the people here. So that's what's so incredible. And so thank you both Garys for creating such a place, and Patten Properties, that this still exists today in America.
Our veteran community is so special to us. And the fact that you have not only received this home, but you're a voice for everyone. And we want the world to know how much we love you. We love the men and women on my left and my right flank right now, and everyone out there, that if you are in need, if you have some place that you don't have a place to go, you can come here. Because Texas, we love our veterans.
There is honor in sacrifice. Things like the ideals of this nation are worth fighting for, are worth sacrificing for.
My role as managing partner of Patten is I'm pretty much a field guy. So I'm out looking for property to develop that I feel will be developable and will be a great value to our customer. We're an acreage community developer, so we don't make really small, tight lots. We let people build whenever they wish to. And we're really fortunate that our disabled vet has taken an opportunity to live here. So we purchased about 5,000 acres. On that 5,000 acres, we made about 1,850 2 to 5 acre tracts. So it's a large master planned acreage community. So I received a call from the founder of Helping a Hero, Meredith Eiler, and she told me that Zach Parker and his family wanted to live in Republic Grand Ranch, and she explained the program to me, and it didn't take me very long to get involved with them and encourage them to build a home and live here. You know, we've always supported the veterans. I love that. We give to Camp Hope, PTSD Foundation of America. This is just an extension of that, and we're just excited to be able to organize all the vendors and builders and get them to build a house for this vet and his family. I'm really happy that the Parkers chose Republic Grand Ranch. It's a perfect solution for their young family, and having a 2-acre property backing up to a 5-acre reserve is going to just be an ideal setting for them, and I'm just very, very excited about it.
Republic Grand Ranch, I think, is the most beautiful community that we've ever built. Being largely a 2+ acre home site community, there's just something about having that much land, which I think serves the needs of all the individuals that make up a family. Because a family is children, it's a husband, a wife, a couple. If you break that down, I myself grew up on an acreage lot, and I remember being a child and having that much land to explore on within the safety of my own home. Each different place, gave me memories that I still hold dear to this day. So as a child, being able to explore that is just amazing and unique, and I hope that more and more kids get to do that as they grow up. But for the parents themselves, living in such a unique and beautiful forest, I think, is romantic. I think that there's an aspect of privacy that's inherent on a large, heavily wooded lot, which is nice to have at your home so you don't feel so exposed to the world around you. And also, whether you're coming home from work or after a long day of doing anything, it's nice to have a level of relaxation and sanctuary that comes along with being in the kind of retreat setting that is what Republic Grand Ranch is. Today's groundbreaking ceremony is something that I hold near and dear to my heart, honoring the sacrifice that our veterans make and the sacrifices that all of us make, bringing a level of awareness to the fact that certain people self-elect themselves to go out there and stand for what they believe in, and not just with their words, but with their actions, and in ways that may categorically change their lives, as is the case with Zach and his family. So being able to step up and provide something that's so meaningful and such a core element of a beautiful life to people who fought and gave large portions of their life so that we could have the freedom and the ability to all be able to experience what we consider to be the American dream. It matters so much to me, and I couldn't be more proud that I work with Patten Properties and that we've always held veterans and their needs near and dear to our core mission, and we've always supported them, because without them and their sacrifice, everything else that we love about this life just wouldn't exist.
Parker family, we thank you for your service and everything you've done for our country, and we're excited for you to start a new chapter of your life at Republic Grand Ranch. It's a one-of-a-kind community, great customers, lots of like-minded people that share tremendous values.
Helping a Hero happened by accident, because the first time I got a phone call from a friend and they asked me to help on a home for a wounded warrior, and of course I said yes. And then the next year, my Rotary Club was doing an event that I was chairing, and I thought, Secretary Baker's a Marine. why don't we do a house for a Marine? So I call the group up and say, hey, can we do a house? They go, sure, if you raise all the money and do like you did last time. It's like, okay. And then really the third home, we were doing Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And they got to the night before they were welcoming the Marine home that we had nominated, and they told us, we're really sorry, but we can't say the Rotary Club of Houston on air. Do you have another name? And so that's really when Helping a Hero was born. You know, Helping a Hero is unique, and just a few years ago, Johnny Morris, the founder and lead outfitter of Bass Pro Shops, launched the 100 Homes Challenge. And he said that he wanted to fund 25% of our next 100 adapted homes. And coming out of COVID and with all of the supply chain challenges that we all endured there from 2020 to 2022, it was such a blessing to know that we had that foundation and could move forward with these homes, knowing we had his support. You know, Zach and Misty are so special to me. They really have become family. Their little boys are so precious. And believe it or not, their youngest, Xander, loves coffee. And I thought, you know, most people would buy a coffee maker for the parents, but we bought the coffee maker that he liked. And I think that you look at couples like Zach and Misty, they truly are a love story in action. You know, she was an NCO in the military, met him after he was blown up while he was in recovery at the hospital. And that's where they fell in love. And I think when you know that that love is real and based on an authentic connection, one that you see the person, you see into their soul, and that is so evident in how they interact and how they parent and how the whole family views life, because they really treasure life. Because it was probably just a little bit of a, you know, Zach could have gone either way. You know, when you're bleeding out on the battlefield, you just don't know if you're going to make it. And I think that Zach had that appreciation for life, and that when he and Misty connected, it was so special. So my message to them today is, I am so proud of you. I want you to thrive. I don't want you just to survive. And I can tell you that we are the wind beneath your wings. And I'm so grateful that Republic Grand Ranch and Design Tech Homes have come together with all the vendors and all the other partners who've donated and discounted their homes, and come alongside Bass Pro Shops as we try to help you launch into your future of great success.
Barb and I are both the owners of Design Tech Homes, and our mission in building homes is really building forever homes for people who are going to live in their homes, and they believe they're going to live in their homes forever, and that's what we try to deliver, is a forever home. Well, one is, we think it's really great that the entire community came out to today's event. It's really neat as our entire company is involved in this, building this home. They are involved all the way through from the design, picking out selections, estimating it, every single thing that has to do with building this home, our employees are involved with, and even obviously into the construction. So we're excited that our entire company got behind this charity. It's a charity Barb and I believe in a lot. We think it's great to be able to help veterans. They do so much for our country, and this is just a little bit of what we can do to give back to them.
And we're also grateful to our subcontractors and our suppliers who have donated their time and their materials to help Zach and Misty and their family in building this home. When we approached them, they were just all hands on deck. They wanted to help in any way they can, and just give their support to this family.
And the other thing is, if there was no land to be able to build on in an area that's great, and Gary's Gary Sumner's, both Garys, because it's Gary Sr. and Gary Jr., being able to donate the land is just a huge deal, because otherwise we would have no place to build it.
And we're just honored to be part of this, part of the Sumner family, part of Helping a Hero family, and really getting to know Zach and Misty and their family. The outreach and the love that's in this room and everything, we just honored to be part of that. Mike and I have 2 children, Matthew and Rachel, and we want to be an example to them of giving back to the community. We find that a lot of the young people don't realize the sacrifices that our veterans have made for this country. And if we can play a part of it and tell them how important it is to do that, to help families like Zach and Misty's and all our other veterans, it's an honor to be part of that.
mountain. You don't have to find your way around it. Tell it to move, it'll move. Tell it to fall, it'll fall.
To Gary and everybody at Design Tech and all of the other people who provided, I truly do. I thank you, and I can't find the words to even describe how much I appreciate everything y'all have done.
This is so much more to us than everyone coming together to build an adaptable home for Zach to make his life easier. This is truly just life-changing for us. Just knowing that we're going to get to wake up every day and feel the sense of support that we have from our community. We're so grateful for everybody and your support and your generosity and kindness. There's really no words to say that could make you understand how life-changing this home is going to be for us. And we truly, from the bottom of our hearts, appreciate it, and we pray that God blesses all of you every day for what you've done for us and for our family.
Before we even knew Zach or Misty, we said yes without hesitation. Literally, they just made a phone call to me, and I went yes and walked in the next office and talked to Barbara and said, we're going to be building the house. And she said, I'm glad you said yes right away. Zach and Misty are extraordinary people. Both of them served in the Army. And Zach made the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our freedom.
And it takes a team, just like this house. This house that y'all built, it took an entire team. It's not just one person. Each and every one of you and your employees and your team members, y'all came together and made this happen. Are you done, soldier? I was like, excuse me, sir? Are you done, soldier? No, sir, I am not. Then get your ass up out of that bed and start doing the work that you need to do. And he turned around and left me with my thoughts. I get chills almost every time I say it. But that's the kind of spirit that you help support. This family, they did the work. They're living their lives as best they can. Each and every service member that has sacrificed so much, that's the kind of spirit that you're supporting.
It's a big day. It's all honestly been really overwhelming to a good point, but it's very exciting. I don't think the kids completely comprehend how just magnificent something like this is, and what a blessing it is from all the people that have donated and contributed to this, and we're very excited. Cannot wait to see the house.
We just feel really humbled that so much of the community has stepped in and just given so much to people that they don't even know and met after they had committed to helping to build our dream for our family and make it accessible for my husband and easier for all of us to really be able to enjoy life together.
Specialist Parker lost both of his legs and one of his arms because he signed up to fight and defend America. Today at Republic Grand Ranch, Americans get to say, thank you, Specialist Parker, thank you, Misty Parker, and thank you, Parker boys, for your service and your sacrifice to this nation. We are so grateful. Without the brave like Zach, like Misty, and like other heroes you're going to hear from today, we would not live in a free nation. And you're going to get to hear from Zach just a little later in the program. But first, I'm going to tell you that God's hand has definitely been involved in this project from the beginning. When the developers of Republic Grand Ranch heard that Zach and Misty wanted to live out here and have land for their boys to play on and hunt on and fish, they spent a whole day with this family and fell in love with them and, of course, the heroism that they represent. I think it speaks to how special Republic Grand Ranch is, the people of Republic Grand Ranch, and the people who developed this property, Patten Properties. And we want to say a special thank you to Mike Patten and John Patten, who flew in today. They own Republic Grand Ranch. Please stand up and let us just say thank you with our applause. Thank you so much for saying yes.
Everyone else, all the other donors that were involved, and everybody that's helped in either planning or any other situation that came about, we really do appreciate it and have no idea how to show the amount of appreciation that we have for it, other than saying thank you. And we cannot wait to see what is inside.
He is right. We really don't know how to express how thankful we are. This is our dream. Our dream is to wake up and be able to watch our kids play outside and go explore with them and let them adventure and build and explore. Not get bit by snakes, hopefully, but I mean, we really are going to wake up every single day and just be humbled and full of gratitude, surrounded by what the community has made happen.